year. Same damn thing. 2025. We're like what? We're 3 days away from the flight. Super excited for this trip. God damn, you have absolutely no idea. It's almost like I have this certain expectation and vision of what the actual trip is going to be like, or how it's going to go, or what I want to do there, or basically my plans, right? For the trip. It's only 5 days. It's not that long, but it's kind of long. You can make 5 days last for sure. I mean, it's a work week, right? Like if you're working 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, you get tired as hell doing that. Now imagine spending 8 hours a day doing basically whatever you want on your terms, on your kind of list, on your goals, on what you plan on actually achieving and doing the things that you actually like. Goddamn these crows, bro. Mainly just focused on doing what you like, right? Obviously, if you're doing something for 8 hours that you don't like, well, I mean, how would you kind of expect your weeks to go by? Pretty long, pretty draining. Sometimes they're fast, I guess. But so again, one thing, super hyped on this trip. Yesterday, honestly, slacked the F off, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, just like your mind, you know what I mean? It's just, you are your own enemy at the end of the day. And that's what's been proven not only by myself, I'm sure. So today I actually do want to hit a run because it's pretty nice out. I don't know if you can see the sun there, but it's kind of wet. So I guess it was raining, but we're gonna hit a run and a gym right after, just 15-20 minutes, get at least some movement in the body, quite simply. And then a lot of things to do on the task. Like there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna be doing on the plane as well. Like I need to work so damn much. So with that being said, let's go get some coffee, starting the day off right. I think it's like 11 a.m. Woke up at like 10:30 because I went to sleep at 4 a.m. I don't know what's been going on recently, but I can't go to sleep. I just can't fall asleep. And because it took me so damn long, which I could have done a lot of the tasks I started like at like 12 or 1, could have done those throughout the day. And because I didn't, it took me till 4 a.m. to actually finish everything. So yeah. Another side note, I have so many video ideas that I'm actually planning to film and gonna be filming like 10 plus potentially throughout that trip, because the previous video from on my channel, the I'm 22 and people think I'm rich, that video did surprisingly damn well. I'm not even sure why. Maybe the title was like kind of catchy, maybe it was somewhat interesting. To be frank, I think it's just the natural feel of the video. It was a decently long video. I think it was like 10 minutes. But that video gained some momentum for sure. It's 1:30. I'm about to go for a run. The weather's still looking pretty decent, but I want to go over kind of what I'm doing to actually achieve my whiteboard goals for this year, and a lot of the stuff that I'm sort of implementing. So the first thing, quite simply, is journaling. I want to journal every single day. So that's 365 days this whole year. Writing down everything. As I said before, right? Data is the most important to collect, right? So if you don't know where things are going, right? And the journal I got is specifically in GoodNotes. Very, very simple. Go in there. You can go into templates, get a bunch of stuff. You can get journals, calendars, whatever. There's free stuff. Like I made this, this is basically just a simple notebook. And then I have my plan for the trip, what I have planned. Basically video ideas. What's the plan for the trip? What's the timeline like? What's kind of the goal focus, right? Because a lot of people, I mean, like some of the people that are going the trip, they just want to drink and lay around drunk, right? That's like, I can't really do that. I can't allow myself to do that. Like there's absolutely no shot. We've been through this once, twice, 3 times. We've been through it more than, 3 times, right? So I can't be doing that. The main focus is basically for the first day, because we're leaving here at night. We're leaving at 11:30 p.m. and we're getting there in the morning at 8 a.m. I'm obviously going to be working on the plane, but hopefully still getting like 5 hours of sleep, potentially. I might need a nap at home for like 2 hours potentially as well, just to catch up on some sleep, because I also don't want to land there at 8:30 a.m. and be absolutely knocked and, you know, wrecked. But the idea is this planner is great. It was $15. It's super fire. You have your days, right? You have your main goals right here. I mean, that's basically how your day goes. It's planned out by hours, basically. Then you have your moods. You have what you eat. You have notes, a ton of note space, actually. You have your wake up times, sleep times. You have your tasks. And then if you swipe to the next page, you also have like a main thing you need to do for the day. 10 tasks that you need to get done today, basically a timeline for those tasks, and then you have top distractions to avoid. What went well today? What could I improve tomorrow? What am I grateful for? And then the next page is the last page. It's like a 3-step journal. So the first page is basically the daily overview. Second page is daily planning. And then third page is just the notes page. That's simply to just write down some notes about the day, like whatever went well, went bad, like what you want to improve on, what you want to write about the day so you can remember, obviously. And then that separate notebook that I made, this one is free. It's completely free. You just go to Good Notes, you make it, it's good, and it works. Another thing I started using, obviously, the Freeform app on Apple, right? You can have this on your iPad, you can have it on your Mac, you can have it on your phone. Does not matter. This I use specifically to actually map out kind of what I'm doing with what business models, what went well, what didn't go so well, where I've made money the most, where I haven't even seen a single dollar, which I'll give you the breakdown right now. It's very simple. It's content, right? Content is that one thing that I haven't seen a direct like outcome or an income source come out of. But is it still worth pursuing? 100%, because as you see, the last video that I uploaded also went pretty damn well. And it sort of builds on my personal brand, that kind of thing, connects me, makes me relatable, this kind of stuff. So that's one thing I also write a lot about. I mean, I write so many notes about it, different key points, key details about what is kind of happening. Another software I discovered literally yesterday or 2 days ago is System.io. This is actually pretty nuts. So you know how ClickFunnels is like $300 a month or something, and then Go High Level is like $200 a month. This software, literally this software, the world's easiest all-in-one marketing platform, they have a CRM, they have emails, they have automations, they have products, they have sales, they have help, whatever else you need, literally for the price of $30 a month. It's actually like, it's more like 27. And when you sign up, I think they give you an offer for like $14 a month, which is like, it's absolutely insane. It's actually a pretty nuts software. So I'm going to be actually using it and testing it out this year, this upcoming trip, this whole entire time, with something new that I'm doing, which is affiliate marketing. I'm going to be jumping onto that. And the idea with that is also collecting a revenue share, a percentage with people that I work with on the affiliate marketing side, basically making them extra money. And obviously me taking a portion of it for creating the systems, creating a workflow that works, right? So average, creators might be you, average influencers, average people with a following, with an audience, could actually make some extra passive income, basically, right? Because our only deal and contract is by a percentage. That's it. So that should be pretty fun. Then I have, books and random stuff. So with that being said, I think let's stop wasting time in yapparoonies. It's time to go for a run. So let's go. Sometimes I can't normally get myself to the gym, so I must do it every time after I run, because that's the only way. I'm already in motion, and it's literally just down the hill to go into that thing for like 15-20 minutes. Not that I'm even scared of it. I don't know, I just never really enjoyed like lifting weights. I find it so damn boring. But then again, look at my arms. Like, I'm sure you could tell I don't like lifting weights. Yo, y'all better not be roasting me. At least I'm doing something. I think I was doing these 10 pounders, just like simple, like one of these. A lot of arm stuff, honestly, like that thing, sitting on this thing and doing those. Please do not roast me. I know my arms are just getting there as long as I put in the work. One beautiful shower later and a bunch of podcasts and the gym, finally ready to start my day at 5 p.m. I know, not very impressive. But one thing I do want to say is I've been listening a lot to 8 a.m. by Arlen Moore. I don't know if you know who that is, but you should search him up. Not just his music, but mainly his app, actually, for iPhone. That app is completely free. You can just register it. I don't have a link for you. Just search it up if you really want to. And it's super useful. He has a lot of podcasts about a lot of really cool, like eye-opening stuff. Like the one I listened to today was with him and Colin Yassin. I believe that's his name. And yeah, they were talking about Chinese astrology, numerology, money, going all in, and that kind of stuff. And that's really kind of rewarding in a way, I guess, if you think about it. It's fun to listen to. It gives you some insight. And it's a pretty dope experience, to be frank. The rest that's left on the day, honestly, I don't even know because I have everything written on my iPad schedule here. I just uploaded 2 shorts. So one for my Yevgeny channel, so my personal channel, and then one for the entertainment channel. The rest that's left is I need to read a Google Doc today about affiliate marketing. Basically, a part that I'm doing, as I said previously, is partnering up with influencers, creators, people with an audience and taking a rev share, like percentage split of what we bring in together in that sense. So I'm kind of learning a lot about like affiliate specifically and how to actually do it. I obviously need to do some outreach. By the way, something I haven't ever mentioned since coming back to kind of these day 80 or whatever challenge. By the way, today's day 69. I don't think I even said it today. But it's day 69 and I've been doing some outreach. I've done some yesterday, I've done some the day before, and I think I've done it the day before that. So 2024, like Loki, I've been really reaching out. And it's pretty crazy because if you think about it, right? You're gonna be like, oh, like these are huge people, like huge creators, like they're not gonna reply to me, no way they're gonna, see my message, blah, blah. Complete cap, by the way. If they want to, they will find a way. If they notice it, they will find a way. If you grab their attention, they will see it. Trust me. One of the biggest people on YouTube right now that's coming up, he's at around 100K-ish, above 100K, I think now, like 150, maybe even 120 in that range. And I've been following him since like 20K, I think 20, 30 or 40K. Samuel Anuha. And he literally landed in Tulum a few days ago. He took a PJ from Miami, which is pretty dope. We're not there yet, and again, he's in a completely different business model, but that's fine because you just network and connect. And I was like, yo, that's a beautiful fucking place. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be there in a few days. Like, enjoy your stay or whatever. And he literally replied, and he was like, cool stuff, like little, emoji or whatever. I'm sure that's what he means. And that just goes to show that like creators and big following people, like they will reach out. You just need to find a way. So I have been doing outreach. I got one that reached out to me, and then I have one more that I'm still currently working on. I might actually completely switch that and not even build anything with him. I might just do the affiliate thing with him, just because it seems like we're not able to just jump on a call. And there's some updates I also need to do with my outreach, because I've been recording voice notes for outreach specifically because it's more personal. And in that sense, you could basically come up with anything, right? Just to grasp the attention of people. And here's some little sauce. Like if you send voice notes through your laptop, you can actually send like voice note messages, like copy paste. You can't do it on the phone for some weird reason on Instagram, but you can do it on the laptop, which is pretty dope. And then run and gym, that's been done. So I'm just reading off like my whole list off my iPad because it's charging. Run and gym, honestly, that run and gym, that made me feel so flipping good. Like actually fulfilled, like genuinely amazing. And sometimes like I slack off, like yesterday I slacked off. Day before, I'm pretty sure I slacked off too. Why? I don't know. And yeah, I should be doing it way more. Like, trust me, you actually feel good. It's a little bit, right? I was in the gym for 20 minutes. I ran for 30 minutes. It's nothing crazy. It's an hour of your day. Like if I started doing this stuff, at like 8, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Like I was ready. I was already at the gym at 8, 9 a.m. Dude, like I literally would be a killer. So I think that's kind of the goal with that. I want to do this stuff earlier rather than, well, it's 5 p.m. now. So I'm basically just doing maintenance tasks of just posting, scheduling that and that kind of stuff. And then I also put vacuum the house, and that's basically it. So in that sense, I just need to clean up the house a little bit. My parents are coming back in like 3 days. I just need to clean up. Like I went to the ski trip, I'm sure you've seen. We have, goggles, got the ski pants, got the ski boots, skis. I just have to move this stuff. And then I want to vacuum the house because my cat was eating like branches or something that were just standing there. And with that being said, day 69 is quite frankly over. It's very, very simple, but very, very effective if you do things right. And also my wall looks so damn empty. If you looked at previous videos before, there was a calendar right there. Obviously it's a new year, so I'm not going to keep on having my 2024 calendar. And one thing with the new year as well that I noticed is you want to switch up your either atmosphere, environment, or like location just a tad bit. Like that's why some of the things, obviously there's a lot of Legos. That's not mine, by the way, that's my brother's. But a lot of the stuff in the room, right? You don't want to make it feel like it's still 2024, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, yes, a lot, like, I can't just move the bed and move it to this side and move this desk to that side. In a perfect sense, in a perfect world, potentially, that might be the move because you feel new, right? You feel new. So that's the idea with that. Gonna hop on to work, maintenance tasks, outreach, all that kind of stuff. Nothing has happened so far. That one guy that I was talking to for a while, the one that I made short videos for, that I paid to actually do those short videos for him, he's never replied. I outreached multiple times. It's unfortunately kind of a waste. And that's one thing and one video idea that I have written down that I want to film in Mexico is I want to film that giving crazy guarantees or, insane free value, like it potentially just doesn't work out. You know what I mean? Like that guy's making like 100 easily a month, 100. Some of the screenshots are like 300. You know what I mean? So did he not see the value or he just made me waste my time? Just, paying $200 for an editor to actually edit the stuff, literally send it to him, and then he just doesn't reply. And I mean, he replied after the first edit or the first two, and he was like, "Oh, that's fire, like you're hired." And then I sent the last one, and then I followed up, and then kind of nothing. At that point, unfortunately, it's not really worth my time. Continue chasing down that rabbit where I know I could actually work with someone that I would love to work with. So that's the lesson. That's the goals. Day 69. I will see you most likely in Mexico, actually. So I'll be filming, obviously, the trip down to there. And then, talk soon. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate just sticking with me, man. 2025 better be the year or, you can stop watching right now. So that being said, again, talk soon, and I'm going to get to work.